Alright, I'm here with a 1966 Fender Bassman. I have it plugged in through a Fryette Power Station 2 for some attenuation because I live in an apartment and I can't crank it at full bore for super long. So I'm going to do some examples of some stuff with it attenuated, and then I'll take the attenuation off so you can hear it at full bore, but I just can't do it super long, just like in little bursts. So right now I have the amp set up as such in the normal channel, volume at 3, treble at around 5.5, 6, bass around 5.5, 6, so pretty neutral tone. The mids knob in the back is at about 10 or 11 o'clock or so mild scoop, but it can go all the way up and get you some really nice chimey silver face tones as well. Yeah, so let's do this. On the back there's a rotary switch that is connected to the negative feedback loop and controls how much it influences the circuit, which has been a little bit hot rodded, which I've written about a little bit in the ad itself for this amp, the 66 Bassman head. 212 cab underneath. There is a mojo tone made to replicate the old Fender 212 cabs from the blackface Fender era. And the speakers that are in there are an Alessandro GA SC64 and a Tone Tubby Red Alnico. So there's a ceramic and an Alnico speaker in the 212 cab, both of which the head and the cab are wired for 4 ohms. So this is pretty clean. At this current setting, I am playing a R7 Les Paul Gold Top, and I have it on the bridge pickup, and it sounds like this. Attenuated, and here's with the attenuator off. It's going to be a little bit louder, but also a little bit tastier. Back to a little attenuation mode. So it starts breaking up right after this part. So if I get up and crank this guy, let's try 6 or 7. 7. All right, here's 7. And this is on the stock rotary position for the negative feedback loop. So this is how it would be a traditional Bassman. This is the stock setting set all the way over. And I'm going to show you, by comparison, how much ruder and Marshally it gets when you switch it over to the max setting on the rotary knob in the back. But here is the same exact settings. It's currently attenuated, but I'll take it off for a brief second so I don't get killed. And here it is at 7. Without the attenuation, oh shit. safety. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the volume back down to 3, but I'm going to turn the rotary switch all the way over to the pissed off Marshall side. There's a switch in, it's a 3-position rotary switch in the back, and the middle position is kind of like in between. So if you like this grit, this is the baseline Bassman grit tone. This is the, with the flip of a switch, other side of that you get. I'm going to show you at volume at 3 and volume at 7, so you can also see the character differences between the two of them there. And the middle position is kind of halfway between both of those sounds, and it's fun to play around with. I just find myself really oscillating between these two. Like sometimes I want that kind of cool, classic Fender blackface, and then sometimes when I'm messing around with this amp, I just want to hit it like a Marshall, and I think this kind of does the trick. So we're going to turn the volume down back to 3. Okay, rotary switch in the back here. Make sure I'm not pulling on anything. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay. Now we're over in the pissed off Marshall one. This is us at 3 now. Without attenuation. Ooh, shit. Get evicted. Okay. So we're attenuated again. We're at 3. Pretty cool. All right, here it is at 7. We're going to get some anger. Yeah. I wish I had a house. I wish I had a house. I wish I had a house. Attenuated. Let's start with the neck pickup. We'll switch halfway through to the bridge. If you know the song, you know why and where. probably play no more. But I hope you get the idea. And that what you see on top of there is Surfy Bear reverb, classic reverb, and I often put that in the effects loop so I can get some analog spring reverb on the go with the effects loop of the Fryette. And this is often hooked up to, well, I'll just show you. It's often hooked up to my 62 Deluxe, my Desert Island amp. Also, big fan of the Cortez by Tungsten. Adam does incredible work. This is the Tungsten that got me into it and is really a part of my Foolish Pride EP Here and Now. This is the amp I did most of that record on. It's a Mosaic MK2 with some velvet glove appointments. It's kind of transitional, but I got it on a whim and it's been a staple of mine. This is probably my main gigging amp. It's a Car Super B. Gets the job done, and it's got a built-in attenuator so I can go to 0 to 2 watts, and that means I can take it to the small places easily. In there, it's undercover because it's just so pretty. It's a Germino lead 55 LV with a 212 cap, scumbags, M75 and an 875. And over here, we got the Tungsten Statesboro, which is like a 12 watt plexi, and I got a 112 tone tubby cab with the Scumbag J75. There's a Scumbag J55 in that. Statesboro is based on Dwayne Allman's bass amp that was played at Fillmore, but uses different, less usual tubes to get it down to 12 watts and give you that Fillmore tone, which is pretty fun and cool. But the Bassman, whew, this baby can do a lot. It covers a lot of ground. It can get loud, of course, but you can also dial it back. It takes pedals really well. It's got plenty of headroom, but it starts getting dirty around 4 on the volume knob, and I just love it. I love it so much I'm going to buy another one eventually, but I got to get a guitar first. You know how it goes. All right, hope you enjoyed this. Thanks. I'm not a professional at this kind of stuff, so hopefully it didn't suck too bad.